Guys, you're not going to believe how much I made in photos at my antique booth in August. So let's go through what sold at my antique booth in Billings, Montana. I have 2 of them in August 2022. So I actually have a 4-page report now, but the last page has like nothing on it. So just the grand total. Hey, I guess you just got a sneak peek. So let's go through the staple items first like we usually do. And I have 14 categories, and I will go from the smallest to the most. And you know it's going to be first because I already told you. So the first thing is slides. And I sold $1.95 of those, 1 packet. And I'm thinking I might reprice them. Or maybe make the packets bigger, and because it just seems slower to sell. Anyways, the next one was jewelry, single pieces of jewelry for $7.95. I sold 1 item. Then we have patches, which picked up a little because last month was $4. I doubled it to $8. And then we have just general mystery bags and $10, so I sold 2 of them. Those have been slower, so we'll see. Then general ephemera, which could be cards, letters, advertisements, that of the like, and $16.95. Linens, and that was $16.95. The next one is cookbooks, which I sourced. They're basically local cookbooks or really interesting cookbooks, and I sell them for $4.95 each. So last month I sold $19.80, which would be 4 cookbooks. And the next one is jewelry mystery bags. These have been really popular sellers. I did a video on how to make them. It was $19.80. The next one is flowers again. I haven't purchased flowers for a long time, and they're just in a bucket, but I sold $24.90. I am going to an estate sale tomorrow on Half Price Day, and they have tons. This is the same place that I bought flowers from before. Side note, this is the 3rd and final estate sale at the same place. The family has parceled them up into 3 estate sales. Can you imagine how much stuff? And it's all good stuff. Anyways, I'm going. That's going to be my second free pass for the month of September. Okay, the next one is records. And I haven't stocked these a lot lately, but all of a sudden they're selling. So that one is $41.65. And the next one are single books, and that came to $44.82. I did not sell any blind date books. The sales have kind of tanked for those. So we'll see. I do have a different display, so maybe that's part of it. Okay, the next one is postcards, and that went for $57. Not bad, hey? And then the second to the last category of my staple items is stickers. Yeah, those little stickers that I sell for $1 each. I probably pay like 6 to 8 cents each, and I sold $88 worth of stickers last month. Unbelievable. But I'm trying to stock good ones. Like I've got Sasquatch, I've got Yellowstone, the TV show, Star Wars. I try to stay in the vintage arena a lot, but I'll branch out a little bit because I know Yellowstone isn't, but it's local. So all those kinds of fun stickers. And okay, as promised, photographs. Are you ready for this number? Photographs. $209.90. Oh my goodness. That is probably more than I've ever spent combined on lots of photos. And what happened was I got a call from the marketplace, and they said somebody is interested in most of your packs of photos, because I have lots of little photo packs. I think I sell them for $4.95 each. And they said, what would your best price be? So I'm like, let's do this much. And so I said, I quoted him a certain amount, and then the guy went up to the register and he agreed to that price. Then he found more photos, because I have 2 booths and both of them have the photo packets. And he said, well, do you think she'd take this much? And they, I trust the people, they know me. So they negotiated a little bit more. So $200 in one fell swoop of photos. I'm going to guess that person is either a dealer or a really avid collector or crafter. I don't know. But, that was really nice. Yeah. And that really kind of made my month too. Let's go through some of the other things that sold that are not staple, just single items. And the first one is a Boho Screen, and that went for $19.95. I purchased this at Laughing Lady's thrift shop in Columbus. I don't remember what I spent on it, but Anyways, then I sold a gravy boat for $7.95. I don't even remember the gravy boat. A Vera Bradley tote for $24.95. You know, I love my Vera, but I really don't use them anymore. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know. Then we have a Montana poem picture, and that was for $5.95. Some playing cards for $3.95. And then I sold a napkin holder for $4.95. It was an old, like, mid-century one. Then a bowl for $8.95. Crossbody purse for $12.95. A painting for $34.95. Lidded basket, $9.95. Baskets are really nice to have in your booth, and always put a price on them because you want your inventory to revolve. And then they hold things, so why not? A calculating machine for $8.95. I purchased this at the Park City garage sales for $1. A coaster set where it had these little like embroidered doily looking things. I always thought it was cute, but it sat in my booth for a while. $6.95. A mirror for $19.95. A stand for $29. And another mirror. Now, the thing that happens in August is back to school for not only for high school, junior high, you know, the irregular school, but also for college. So we always get a lot of little sales like that for people going back to college. And the second mirror was $22.95. And those mirrors have sat there all summer, and this is the time they sell, obviously. 2 tequila bottles. One was $5.95. One is $6.95. And once again, I thought, who is ever going to buy these bottles? But, you know, I saw that they sell on eBay. So, you know, somebody finally did. And I think I got those from that first online auction that I went to when I got the entire contents of the bar. I still have a box of that stuff in my death pile. Okay, now I also sold a Buffalo Bill plaque for $9.95. A blue dresser for $129. The next thing I sold was some Elvis playing cards, and then a sewing basket for $5.95. I'm noticing that when I buy those sewing basket lots at estate sales, they're actually going quite well. I will lot up the stuff, the innards, and into little packages for $4 or $5 each, depending what's in them, and also the basket. So you buy in bulk, you sell singly. And then 3 Coyote Yearbooks, which is local. These are really old ones. And they were $19.95, $24.95, and $24.95. And I usually get them from $1 to $5. I usually don't spend $5 on them. Usually they're only 1 or 2. The next thing was this really cute vintage Matchbook Tin that I really thought was cool. I was going to sell it on eBay, but I didn't really feel like shipping it. So I got $17 for that. Then we have 2 Muffin Tins that went, one at $2.95 and one at $3.95. I generally get these at estate sales for 50 cents to $1, and people like them. They keep selling, the old ones, the Muffin Tins and the bread tins. Then there's a cookie press, still in the box, sold for $11.95, and that is it for the totals. The grand total was $1,094.07. And then after all of the fees with the commission fee and the credit card fees, my check was $961.68. Now let's do the math here. Now, yes, I did triple my rent, more than triple my rent this time, which is my goal. It was a good typical month. After the booth fee, my amount was the wonderful number of $666.68. And that would cover any of my expenses, and then after that's profit. So I like to say it's minimum I want to sell 3 times the rent. 1/3 is the rent, 1/3 is the expenses. Usually it's not full 1/3. And then 1/3 is your profit. And that is a lot of a rule of thumb, although I'm trying to break through that. I want to get to 4 times my rent, especially through the holiday seasons. But this month has started off well, and then it started to go slow. And I think maybe what I did was I shot myself in the foot by doing Christmas because everybody's looking for fall. But I just wasn't feeling fallish this year. So we'll see. It should pick up. Christmas should pick up now as we go into October, because I remember last year I sold most of my Christmas in October and early November. Hopefully this month will go okay. It's been slow. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the economy or it's just what I have. But I could sure use another $200 photo sale this month. Who knows if it will happen. Do you think this is profitable, worth doing? A lot of the stuff is stuff I don't sell online because I don't really want to ship it, or I think somebody's going to enjoy. And once I get cracking on getting down my death pile, I'm probably going to reduce it to one booth, which will reduce a lot of my expenses too, but that might be a lot. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts and have a joyful day. Goodbye.